Hello, my lovely angels. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi. This is very quickly a part two, and hopefully, I will have released this immediately after, day one and day two, immediately after the first one, because I don't want you guys to wait till my next post to wait for your zodiac sign. So I thought, let me just edit it and put it out there. Yeah. Now we have 6 more zodiac signs remaining. So let's start with Libra. Libra are individuals born between September 23rd and October 22nd. The ruling planet is again Venus, shared with Taurus, the queen of, like, the goddess of beauty and love. Their element is air, and their modality again is cardinal. Some of my best friends are Librans. By the way, I get along with them like really, really well. Librans are usually the most popular of all zodiac signs, which is very true. They're very charming, attractive, and friendly, and they have no shortage of admirers, which is so true. Librans are natural diplomats and peacemakers and like keeping the peace around themselves. They are often of romantic nature and love all topics about art and beauty. They make for great listeners and are understanding of people when the reason is valid. They rationalize every decision process which might make them slightly indecisive. The unpopular opinion is that they are flirts, they're indecisive, and they're lazy. I don't think any of that is true, to be honest, because I have a lot of Libran friends and they might be a little indecisive, but they will not be indecisive in the way they will always ask you, what do you think, and then they make their decisions. Famous Librans are Bella Hadid, Kim Kardashian, Matt Damon, Julia Andrews, Serena Williams, Halsey, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. The perfumes I chose for Libra, this took me there was a lot of shuffling going on between Libra and a couple of other zodiac signs, because Librans are, I feel they are also slightly like people pleasers. Like, they are the ones who are like, naturally will automatically like a Libran. So the first one I thought of was Opulence of Dubai. I really wanted to give this to Cancerians as much as I would love to, but this is not us. This, it is like, how can a person not like this perfume? Okay, it is stunning, attractive. It's everything Dubai should be. Okay, it's also luxurious, very, very attractive. Like, the moment I smelled this, I was like, yeah, it just has to be a Libra. Beautiful fragrance. If you have not tried Opulence of Dubai, please do. It's a little expensive, but I think it's worth the money. The second perfume I chose for them was Samu by Latafa, Samu Gold. This is your twist on Lantidi. This is like a more fruitier version and more incensey version of Lantidi, and I think this perfume just perfected Lantidi. Anything that was missing in Lantidi by Givenchy, like, this one completed it. And again, a super attractive perfume, which is why I thought this is perfect for Librans. The third one was, again, because of their attractive nature, because of their romantic nature, I thought Modest de by Afnan was very Libra. If you guys know, you know, this is like one of my favorite perfumes ever. It is stunning. It's a cherry fragrance. It has like a little bit of sourness. It's ultra sweet. It's like La Nuit Tresor, but kind of like, I feel like it's more of the original version of the La Nuit Tresor. Like, it also has dark chocolate and everything, but very mildly. The only like wish I have for this, if it just had a little bit more dark chocolate, like a stronger chocolate note, it would have been like perfection. But any which way, I think this is such a Libra fragrance. The next zodiac sign is Scorpio. My husband is a Scorpio. My best friend is a Scorpio. So yeah, I have a natural affinity towards Scorpions. Being a Cancer, obviously, we both are elements of water, so we have a natural attraction towards each other. Scorpios are individuals born between October 23rd and November 21st. Their ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. Don't ask me why. Mars shared with Aries. So again, they are a little bit hot-tempered and everything like Aries, very stubborn as well. And Pluto. Their element is water and the modality is fixed. Scorpios are very magnetic and mysterious because they keep their privacy very strictly on need-to-know basis, which is very, very true. The last thing like Scorpios want are sharing secrets, by the way, their own or anybody else's. If you say anything to a Scorpio, be rest assured it's not going to be shared to anybody else. They are very, very good secret keepers. Scorpios are very intense and passionate people. They are intense in love, at work, with friends, everything. Everything, they're very, very intense and passionate. They're probably the most dedicated of all zodiac signs. Once they take on a relationship or profession, they will make it their aim in life to succeed in it. They're very ambitious, resourceful, and clever. They strive for strategic thinking and problem solving, making them the best at whatever they do. They are honest and loyal to the core. Unpopular opinion is that they are possessive, dark, and super vindictive. I'm gonna neither confirm or deny. Famous Scorpios are Ryan Gosling, Katy Perry, Anne Hathaway, Winona Ryder, Matthew McConaughey, Emma Stone, and Ryan Reynolds. And the perfumes I chose for Scorpios: Rare Passion, mysterious, sexy, intriguing. Perfectly describing a Scorpio. I think this is like the most Scorpio perfume ever. Along with the next one, I sprayed it on my face by mistake. Ouch. Along with the next one, which is the Cherry Bouquet, which is again a very recent one in my collection. This again, it's a very seductive perfume. It has cherry liquor, it has a strong almond note as well. It has all the types of cherries, and it's again very mysterious, very seductive, very intense. Like, it's an intense perfume. And when I think of a Scorpio, I think passionate and intense. And the last one I chose for them is again a new one in my collection. This is by Lafidi, and this is Noah Loch. If you remember, I said this would be Akasha from Queen of the Damned. Oh my god, this perfume is so good. Oh my god. Okay, I have kind of borderline getting obsessed with this perfume. And if I think of Akasha, like, people might argue that she probably is a Leo or a fire sign, but I think no, she's a Scorpio. This perfume is like also like a true definition of Scorpio. With Scorpio, I had no problem choosing the perfumes. I just knew these would be like it. Even the colors, like, just see the colors. These are the colors, you know, very Scorpio. Almost dropped it. The next zodiac sign is the most fun sign. That's Sagittarius. They are the people born between November 22nd and December 21st. Their ruling planet is Jupiter. That's why they're always larger. They're very larger than life, you know. The element is fire and the modality is mutable. Sagittarius defined. Okay, they are outgoing, fun-loving, optimistic, making them the most fun to hang out with. I can tell you one thing. I might not be the closest to Sagittarius people, but I can guarantee you they're the most fun people to hang out with. They don't care for anything serious. They just want to have fun. Saggies are simpletons. There is no pretense with them. What you see is what you get with them. Being blunt is second nature to them, which is true, which is probably why I'm not so close to them. Like me being like sensitive Cancerian, yeah, I don't want that. They're very family oriented and are generous to a fault with the ones they love, which is true, because one of my elder sister, she's a Sagittarius, the one who's in US. Very generous to a fault, you know. They hate being stagnant. They love traveling, being excited about new things, exploring, which also makes them a little flighty. I don't know about that. Okay, honestly, I don't know about, but this is what they say about Sagittarius people, that they get bored easily. They would need to keep themselves engaged in new things, yeah. But then I've heard about the same quality being in Aquarius, being in Geminis, you know, the flighty nature, you know. Unpopular opinion is that they are the lucky signs and that they don't care about other people's feelings. So apparently they're very lucky and everything just comes to them. I don't know. I don't think that's true with anybody. And that they don't care about the feeling of others. I think it's just their nature to be very blunt, and they think it's normal. But I don't think it's like a fault. They are not intentionally trying to hurt anybody. Famous Saggies: Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj, Billie Eilish, Ben Stiller, Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, they have you know, you feel that they are Sagittarius. Perfumes for a Sagittarius. Okay, let's go. Lamsat Hari. This was the first one I thought of. Instantly grabbed it and I was like, Sagittarius, because oh so fun, oh so yummy. Oh my god, like bubblegum and cola. Cola, that effervescence quality of a cola, along with that cherry, the bubblegummy, like cherry, like if you're eating bubblegum and then if you're drinking cola together, that would be like a Sagittarius for me, you know? That's such a Sagittarius perfume. The second one I thought was Club de Nuit Intense by Armaf. This is again a very clubby kind of scent. Very fun, but in a very clubby kind of way. Like, let's go have a party, let's throw a party, you're free in the evening after work, let's go party. You know, it's like Let's just party. That's them. CDN. And the last one I chose for them was Daral Hey. A lot of people have been asking me what's that blue and yellow bottle, because the bottle is like a very strange colored bottle. This was again a dupe for La Nuit Tresor when La Nuit Tresor was very famous. But this is a Middle Eastern La Nuit Tresor, let's just call it. It's an incensey version of La Nuit Tresor. This again is such a fun perfume. It's such a fun, beautiful fragrance. And although it's incensey, I think the color, the bottle looks very like tropical. You would think this would be like a coconut aquatic scent, but it's not. The bottle is just wrong for this perfume. This is again quite like intense dark. I wish this was like purple to yellow, you know, maybe, and it would make more sense. Very, very stunning perfume. Think of La Nuit Tresor with a incensey twist. That's Daral Hey for you. And that would be the perfect perfume for Sagittarius as well. Now let's move on to the next one, which is Capricorn. Capricorns are individuals falling between December 22nd and January 19th. I have so many Capricorns in my life. I know them inside out. They're very misunderstood. My favorite cousin is a Capricorn. My best guy friend is a Capricorn. I have a sister who's Capricorn. I have another girlfriend who's Capricorn. Very, very misunderstood people, by the way. Capricorns have the ruling planet of Saturn. Element is Earth and their modality is cardinal. Capris are the most hardworking, dedicated and ambitious of all zodiac signs. Capricorns are loyal to their core in both love and friendship. They are the most reliable people. They know how to get things done again. They are physically defined as the classiest dressed and dapper of all zodiac signs. They are very grounded and disciplined individuals. Capricorns are also sociable personalities and work well in groups. Now, they come across very cold, by the way. I'll tell you one thing about Capricorns. When you first meet them, they come across very cold, but they're not. Unpopular opinion that they are pessimistic, stubborn, and a little bit of a killjoy. Oh no. Okay, famous Capricorns are Michael Schumacher. He was my first crush. I think I'm still a little bit in love with him. So, Michael Schumacher, Elvis Presley, Timothée Chalamet, Michelle Obama, Jared Leto, Muhammad Ali, Jim Carrey. I don't know why they're all men, except for Michelle Obama. Why are they all men? Okay, I don't know why, but that's the famous ones I could find. The perfumes I chose for them are Vintage Radio by Latafa. So, this smells again comforting, yet it's dapper, grounded, very well composed, just like a Capricorn. Very like sorted and settled. That's how I would define a Capricorn. The next one I chose for them was Amber 07. It's a classic. It smells vintage, you know. Like I would expect Michelle Obama to smell like this. I don't know why. I feel like she would smell like this. Again, very, very grounded, very like sorted. Like this is how I would like, they know what they're saying, they know what they're doing. They're like, they appear so perfect like in front of you. And the next perfume I chose for them was Sutur Scene by Rasasi. This is, let me spray some this side, you know. Oh my gosh, this is again a beautiful fragrance. This is their soft loving side which people don't really see. They're very, very generous, by the way, Capricorns. They will love you a lot and they're very, very loyal as well, I feel, yeah. This is like that side of Capricorns that people generally don't see. How I feel with Sutur Scene is probably how I feel with all the people I know who are Capricorns. Next is Aquarius. The most airheaded people. Okay, so my moon is in Aquarius. So my moon sign is Aquarius. Their ruling planet is Uranus and the element is air. The modality is fixed. Aquarius are by far the most original and novel of all zodiac signs. This is so true. My dad was an Aquarius. They're very unique. They're thinking, even the things that they would eat, the combinations, you know, of having maybe pineapple jam with an egg. Just like weird stuff, you know. They're inventive, forward-thinking individuals who are unconventional. They're almost disruptive, which is very true. Every Aquarius I know, they're slightly disruptive. They're non-conformists. They don't like to follow rules. Like, I have friends who are Aquarius and they're very, very disruptive, by the way. They like causing trouble and we feel like they're causing trouble, but that's not the way their brain works. They can't follow a line, you know, they need to be like... They're very compassionate and are usually thinking of making the society better, but that's not how they come across. They follow a utopian thinking. They want to get things, make things better, you know, whether it's by rule breaking or thinking of something out of the box. That's very Aquarius. They're far too intelligent, and I feel that they're a little ahead of their time as well, you know, like they're not supposed to be in this like generation. Maybe they're like 2 generations ahead of us. They're free spirited and hate being tied down by social norms. Their unpopular opinion is that they are insensitive and a little wonky. They are a little wonky, but they're not insensitive. Like, hardly. I would hardly say that, but they come across as that, you know. Famous Aquarians are Ed Sheeran, Shakira, Cristiano Ronaldo, Oprah, Harry Styles, The Weeknd, Christian Bale, and Jennifer Aniston. Okay. It was very easy to think of perfumes. I think when I reviewed this perfume, I said if a Aquarius was a perfume, it would be Club de Nuit Untold. This is like the definition of an Aquarius. If I had to choose one perfume for an Aquarius, it would be this. This is the dupe for Baccarat 540, Baccarat Rouge 540. Airy, first of all, they're an air sign. This is the most ozonic perfume I've ever smelled. It's sweet, but it's very twisted. It's very modern. It's a bit ahead of its time, you know. Maison Francisco de Jean. I mean, this is not made by him, but the original was. My favorite perfumer ever. The next one I chose for them was Shagaf Oud Tonka. Again, it's like a wonky perfume, right? It's almond, tonka, and vanilla. That's all I smell in this perfume. Although it's supposed to have cinnamon, flowers, blah, blah, blah. That's all I smell. Tonka, vanilla, and almond. And it's a beautiful fragrance. Again, a little bit like ahead of its time. Very simplistic. But it just smells very, very forward and nice. And the last one I chose for them was Ajaib, which is again a wonky perfume. It's weird to say the least. I mean, people will either love it or hate it. Oh my gosh. Yummy. Yummy, strange, and again very airy. The 3 things which is very like common in all these 3 perfumes, that they smell airy, you know. And Aquarius, I feel, is like the most air element zodiac sign of them all. We're on to the last one. Oh, I don't want this video to end. Oh no. So the last one is Pisces, and this again was very, very easy for me. I have not had very good luck with Pisces. Although they're water sign and they're supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be like easily attracted to or supposed to be friends with or gel with Pisces, but for some reason it doesn't easily happen. But when we get to know each other, when we spend some time with each other, we become like besties. Yeah. My niece, one of my niece, and she's very, very close to me. She's a Pisces. She's like a true Pisces, I would say. The rest of the Pisces that I've met in my life, they're not really like exactly like a Pisces. So I don't know, maybe I've not met the right Pisces people. And again, they're the most scarce, I feel. I have not met many Pisces people in my life. So they're the ones who are born between February 19th and March 20th. The ruling planet is Jupiter and Neptune together. Element is water, and their modality is mutable. Pisces are known to be the most generous of all zodiac signs. This is very, very true. Even more than Sagittarius. Like Sagittarius also are very, very generous, but I think Pisces are the most generous and the most hospitable. Hospitable, is that the right word? Yeah. Pisces are incredibly empathic and in tune with the emotions of others. Pisces are also incredibly artistic. They enjoy finding a solution that isn't the straight and narrow, preferring to solve problems with answers that are considered out of the box. They are non-judgmental and are easy to talk to. Pisces also have crazy intuitions. They are borderline psychic. This I feel very like it's very, very true. Cancerians are also considered to be like slightly psychic, but Pisces are a different level altogether. One of my influencer friends, actually, yeah, she's a Pisces and I'm very close to her. Like we just bonded, like we felt like we knew each other forever, and I met her like twice, you know, and we just bonded. So yeah, like a couple of people like in Pisces, I get along with them so well. Unpopular opinion is that they are doormats. I get that. I get why people would just consider them as doormats, because they agree to everything, because they're too considerate of other people's feelings, you know. Famous Pisces are Kurt Cobain. Oh my god. Okay, that's another person I was absolutely in love with. Kurt Cobain was somebody I was so badly head over heels for. I loved him. I loved his music. I loved everything about him was like. Other famous Pisces are Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Elizabeth Taylor, Daniel Craig, Drew Barrymore, Bruce Willis, Millie Bobby Brown. this was easy choice for me. The first one I chose was the Mystic Bouquet, although this one I felt maybe it would have gone for Aquarius, but then I was like, nah. This is very nature, natural, very grounded, again very like like empathic, like very understanding, very cozy, very familiar again. So this was like a Piscean for sure. The next one I chose for them was Bain al Asrar. This is a new perfume in my collection, and unfortunately it's supposed to be a dupe for Guidance, but if it did not have that bad opening, once it settles down and once it becomes like Guidance, this perfume is a proper Pisces perfume. Like this color, this purple thing at the bottom, the juice, everything, it just feels like a Piscean to me. And the last perfume for it is the Opera Rose Loch by Lafidi. This is like the elder sister of Mora Silky Rose, or more like the favorite by Penhaligon's, but like a more elevated version and a longer lasting version, I might add. So this one again is such a Pisces perfume. I know I chose very floral perfumes for Pisces, except for this one, which is a little fresh and earthy. These perfumes I feel are like true Pisceans. Now guys, this video was made for fun, for you guys to enjoy, not for me to be criticized or judged or anything. I've got most of these definitions and everything from the net and from my experience with like these zodiac signs. So please, like, don't get hurt in any way. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've put anything that will be hurtful. The unpopular opinions were like meant to be debunked. Yeah, so it's not like, plus everybody is different, every individual is different, so you cannot box them up as in a zodiac sign that this is just how it is. And which is why everything like about your rising, your moon sign and all the other planets where they were during your birth time, it changes your personality. So not everybody can be clubbed into or boxed into one zodiac sign, yeah, but your basic characteristics are almost the same. So yeah, please let me know what is your zodiac sign and what are the perfumes you would associate with yourself. It will make me understand things a little bit better. I hope you had fun. This again was a difficult one. It took me a lot of brain power to actually sort out all the perfumes into all these 12 zodiac signs, and also to like get the exact, I know the zodiac signs, but I don't know how to define their qualities exactly. So that took a little bit of a time. So I hope you appreciate this video. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then, bye.